definitely worth sharing. So pin it up to the top. Let everyone know what's cooking, good looking.
Absolutely, my friend. We're going to get it pinned up to the top and get it going. But I want to just say welcome to Music NFT Radio Podcast, guys. We're recording the live podcast today. We're going to feature some artists here on the NFT Shill show with Doodlegenics, and we're going to give some people a chance to be featured on all podcast sites and everything today. So if you're listening in right now, guys, if you're on YouTube or Spotify or Apple Podcasts, comment, and subscribe, and come into the live show with Doodlegenics here every single day on Twitter Spaces. So let's get right into it, guys. We are live on the podcast, all podcast sites, YouTube. Just look up Music NFT Radio and you'll find us. And that's just some valuable technology we've been building for the Web3 space to expand the content and really build a platform that supports artists in many different ways. And I think we can expand outside of just Twitter Spaces. So guys, we're also on Discord, Deluminati.com. Come tap in over there. And the biggest, most important thing that probably we have going on right now is the upcoming mint for the Dill NFTs. So this is going to be my biggest mint ever. It's not actually too massive. It's 600 NFTs in the public sale. So I'm going to pin it up to the top, guys. You can get in right now on the pre-sale, and there's actually a giveaway associated with that. So if you want to win a free NFT, this is your chance right now. Get a valuable music NFT. You guys hear me in here every single day, sharing content, sharing with the community. So now's your chance to get a Dill NFT for free just by participating in the link above. So I just pinned it up to the top. Give it a second to come up there. But if you sign up for our pre-sale, then you'll be able to enter to win a free Dill NFT. And you'll also be able to get a discount on the Dill NFT mint. So you're not committing to anything. You're not promising the mint. If you sign up, we're just going to register you for a discount on the whitelist. We're going to enter you for a chance to win an NFT. And if you decide to mint, then you're going to be all set to go. So it's really great, guys. Give us some of your contact information, and we'll actually just send you out a message when the mint is live. We're not going to spam you or anything like that. We're just trying to build a valuable contact list with the community so that we can really be in touch for the long term. And this is just the first mint. It's really like a test for our new contract and our new app. And if this mint goes well, of course, we have new stuff coming in the future. We got a whole new album, Internet Legend, that hasn't even touched the blockchain yet. So a lot of cool stuff that I'm going to be bringing into the space. And what you can do right now is go sign up above. It just takes a second, guys. It enters you to win a free NFT. So I've tried to make it super rewarding for everyone. And like you heard me talking about the alpha with the new Dill app, it's looking pretty dope. It's looking pretty great. And I can't wait to see where this all goes. So Doodle, shout out to you, man. Thanks for always having me up and supporting. And again, also, I just want to say, guys, join into the Dilluminati Discord if you're not there yet. We actually just passed over 3,000 users in the Discord. And I've been building this thing for like 3 years plus. And right now we're actually having consistent growth like every day, 10, 20 people joining in the Discord. So I haven't seen that before. And it's amazing to see the community growing like that. So if you haven't tapped in yet, guys, go to my link in bio, Dilluminati.com. Don't be looking for discord.gg or one of these other links. We have our own Dilluminati.com website. So check it out. Hop in the Discord. We support others. You can ask questions. You can post your art. And it's just 24/7 space for artists, creators, and anyone in NFTs and Web3. So let's go. Let's go. Shout out to you, Doodle. And let's get to some other projects and some other communities as well to feature on the podcast. But appreciate you having me on the show every day, man. And just keep up the grind because you're supporting so many artists and so many communities right here live on Twitter Spaces.
Absolutely, Big Papa Dylan. I appreciate you and giving us the 411 early insight, guys. If you want to participate, shoot them a DM. Sign up to the allow list as well. You're going to get the white list. You don't have to commit, just like he said. And I'm excited to hear some of this new music that you've been working on, as well, too. So it's exciting stuff. We'll get to some of that, just a little bit later on throughout the show. But, guys, if you want to pick up some of those Dill NFTs, he's on Ethereum, he's on Solana, he's on Tezos. It's easily and affordable on all sorts of different platforms and blockchains, guys. So show him some love. He's always here supporting the community. And dude, I cannot wait, Dill, man. NFT NYC, Big Papa. We're gonna have a red carpet event. I'm trying to get you to perform at a few of these events as well too. It'll be great exposure. Some legends are gonna be there as well too. Style P, Jim Jones, Busta Rhymes. So I'm trying to get you to open for that. I was talking to Dutch just the other day, and he's super excited for everything that we got going on here as a community, and he's super supportive of all the community members as well here. So, dude, I'm trying to get us in, baby. And I know Skirpy and
Let's
Pete,
go.
Phoenix, and Yancy and Benny, and so many of the community members. Dr. Rex already booked his tickets, so it's going to be an epic event here in April, guys. It's less than 45 days away. You're going to hear us talk about it, more and more as we gear up, going into the spring, going into April. Literally, like Dill said, he's having his mint drop, and our mint drop is probably looking either the 25th or the 28th of this month. So it's going to be happening extremely soon, guys. So great projects, great technology is unveiling here for the community to participate in. Make sure you're stacking your ETH bags, baby. The ETH monster is coming, and God damn it, you definitely want to participate in some of these collections. So much love, Dylan. Guys, I want to see more and more people coming to the tip top, retweeting the room. We just started the party. We got Afra. He made a bunch of sales here with Doodlegenics in the community. If anybody picks up some of Dill's NFTs, kindly tweet about it or let us know as well too, and we'll update our Megatron right here. So, Dill, if there's anything that you see you want to chime in on, kindly do so. We're going to get to many more artists here today, guys. And if you're an artist, kindly drop your art on the corner of the room. We got 38 messages or 38 tweets, but I see so many more artists, and I'm looking through the tweets, and I don't see many of your art, posted, guys. So if you're an artist, kindly do post it. Kindly retweet the room as well too. Let's get a fresh bunch of artists, collectors, curators in here. And guys, these spaces are so important to be here as an artist, as a collector. You get early insight on what's happening into the NFT community. You might get that early whitelist, just like Dill. You might get early pre-order here, like Doodlegenics. And when you're coming up into the community, there's so many people that you can collaborate with. If you're just here to make a sale, guys, and be transactional, there's only a limited amount of people that maybe are going to buy your NFTs. But if you come here and you build long lasting relationships and friendships, they last for an eternity. And the more and more people get to know you, get to know your project, it goes deeper than the PFP. They really understand the technology and your mission here in Web3, and they want to open their hearts and they want to open their wallets to support you. So guys, look for somebody new to follow. Every single person in this space is worthy to keep up to date, guys. We got some breaking news. I'll get to it in just about 30 minutes. I'll get to it in about 22 minutes at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. I'll tell you some exciting stuff here, guys, so don't go anywhere. Retweet the room. I see more people dropping the art. It's exciting to see new artists here in the space. It's exciting to see, some familiar faces as well, too. And let's keep it rocking. Let's keep it rolling. We got so many amazing artists here. Miss Netta, GM. Good afternoon, good evening. I know you're in Australia, the other side of the world. How you doing, Miss Netta? Pleasure to have you back up here on the show today, darling.
Good morning and good evening from where I am. It's about 1 a.m. in the morning here. So, yeah, I've missed.
I love it that you're still up this late. GM, good. Well, now it's actually morning, so GM to you again.
I know, right? I had to. Do you know what? The last 2 weeks, I literally, and I think I put in Discord, I was having doodle juice withdrawals and not hearing your voice and Phoenix, and I was traveling around and just couldn't come into the space at all. So I was just like, I fell asleep a couple of times, and I think you would have seen me just quickly drop in for 10 minutes and then I'd be crashed out because the events that I went to were so big, and I literally walked around with a 2-liter tequila bottle in my handbag the whole time.
I fucking love it, Netta.
Because everybody thinks I'm like this complete innocent, but I'm now just getting too old to be that innocent. So they look at my smiley face and go, "Oh yeah, oh she's cute," and then I go, "Who wants a bloody drink?" And then bang, I've got these. We're in a VIP at the Australian Open. They're serving drinks and they're kind of like counting how many people are going to have and so forth. And I'm like, I'm good. My girlfriend was with me. Oh, she's got vodka in her water bottle. I've got a 2 liter of tequila. And when I said tequila, all of their faces, all the serious suits and they all just started coming up to me with empty glasses and like, fill her up, baby.
Mom.
Oh, it was amazing. It was such an amazing time, I tell you. And out of it, so I'm just going to ramble because I've just had such a good time. I actually had got invited to travel around a week with some Web3 people on motorbikes through Tasmania
What?
from one. Yeah, I know, right? From one end of the island. We're going to I have to travel to Melbourne, meet up with them. They got these big ass Harleys, some BMW bikes. It's just bloody amazing. And there's going to be a whole bunch of us just with all our little jackets. Some are from the apes community, some are from Racer Club. I might have to get a bandana or something with Doodlegenics that I'm going to wear or something. I'm going to have to come up with something, dude.
We can
And
do that.
yeah,
I'll sponsor that. Daddy Jennings will sponsor that for you, no problem.
well, that's what I'm thinking because, like, I've got a couple bits and pieces. Like, I've got a racer. I actually got given or won a comp for Racer Club, and I got their bomber jacket. But I'm like, well, I've got your NFT, and I've got Skirpy's NFT, and I've got a hamburger, and and I've a couple of the other artists, but I want to actually be wearing it as well because there's going to be a lot of photographs taken on this, and especially throughout our Australian community. I reckon it'd be bloody awesome, to say the least.
Netta, that is amazing. And shout out to you. And guys, if you don't know the story and, kind of give you a little bit of background with Netta, she's all the way in Australia. She's super open to NFTs and crypto. And she's really been working with a blockchain called Stacks. And the Stacks community is super, super inclusive, guys. They really are trying to push mass adoption. So they're really focused on bringing all sorts of community members, artists, and onboarding them onto the blockchain, on chain. And I think that you found a great community. They're super exciting. They're super inclusive. There's a lot of shakers. And tell us how this kind of all came to existence. Like you kind of finding out about them, and how you reached out and how you got incorporated. With going to so many different IRL events. Because I think that for a lot of people, they're just stuck here behind the screen. They're just stuck here on Twitter Spaces, and they don't realize that it's a much larger ecosystem than we think. Going to all these international IRL events, a lot of them, they call them hackathons. So you'll see a lot of different hackathons. I'm sure if you guys hit a search engine or hit Google or wherever you're searching for information online and you type in hackathons or local hackathons, you might find some. But this is amazing, and I'm definitely going to start tapping in a little bit more to the STX blockchain. And I think that it's a real great technology. The coin is really stable as well too. So yeah, tell us a little bit more on how you kind of got in with this amazing family.
Thank you for that intro onto that. That's amazing. Thank you. I didn't realize you knew so much already. That's great. So look, from where I am, I just see myself as an artist, the same as all of you guys. I'm a mum. I'm a full-time carer, and I've came into the crypto NFT world, no idea, learning like everybody else. One day I saw one of my connections on Twitter said you should have a look at this tweet. There's a whole bunch of girls, lovely girls that are going to go on a tour. And I looked at it and I was like, wow, all right, there's me, myself, and I. I'm quite a shy person and I don't even like doing spaces very much, but you make it all comfortable, so I'm better at it now. So I started talking to these girls. There was about 8 of us. None of us knew each other apart from just starting to talk about this tour that 2 of the girls were putting together. So Australia is quite a big place. So one of the girls started from North Queensland, which is right at the tip of Australia. She drove down, she met the next person, then she met the next person. So all of us from one end of Australia to the other, we drove down, met up with each other, and made our way to my first NFT IRL event. So I knew no one, but I just went on this tour with them. And it ended up being the most amazing
You
experience.
told me about that. You were nervous. You're like, Doodle, I have no idea what
Oh,
I'm getting myself into. But I told you, keep confident. She never met these amazing women. And, sometimes we don't know that, these common interests are there until we get into Web3 and NFTs and art. So that's awesome. Back to you.
100%. And we talk about, supporting women in the Web3 space, and a lot of women are still very shy and reserved. They might be very knowledgeable, but they're not speaking up. And the Stacks community were the only people or only company in Web3 that actually sponsored the tour. And I got to meet one of the community manager or the community manager, Brett, over in Melbourne. And he was just lovely. But I was, just doing my thing, didn't take anything too seriously. When I got back, they got in contact with me and they're like, um, people are noticing you. So and so spoke about you. They love the way how you present yourself and your belief system and all of that, which I thought was fantastic. And to say, look, I don't make any money from these guys or supporting these guys. I am just actually, I feel really blessed to have their support, and they have watched my growth. And um, when I least expect it, or I'm confused or not sure, or I have a question, they will answer you straight away. It's not like some of the other, because that like they have Gamma, which is the platform where we have all our collections on. So it's the marketplace for um, BTC secured NFTs. And you get stuck and you're not sure and you need to speak to someone, you've got a response in seconds. Some of the other ones we heard, if we have a problem with Twitter, it takes ages to get a response. Stacks doesn't do that. And actually, one of the managers messaged me today, and was talking about Benny, has talked about Dill, and it's like, if they want, they're doing such a great job. We're watching all these people in this community. They've got so much opportunity. It's because it's such a new chain, and they're like offering free courses. If you want to go into development or learning smart contracts, there's jobs that are going to be available because they're trying to develop all these different protocols and so forth on the chain. So and it's just the community and their communication and the support is like nothing that I've experienced when it comes to
It's
to it.
interesting that you said that, because yesterday I was attending a space with the founders of Polygon, the president of Polygon, Frank's D Gods, and their dev with the Utes and the D Gods as well too. And they're pretty much talking like Polygon, almost in the exact same way. And basically, what Polygon was doing was they try to target the demographic that use crypto, that believe in mass adoption here in NFTs, and really start bringing some of those corporate businesses back into it. And it's going
Mhm.
to improve the technology. They want to help, everyday people, use it. And they found that, businesses and corporate America, or not just America, but, big corporations would be able to bridge the gap because they have so many users. And they were kind of talking about like Starbucks and how like people that love Starbucks, generally use crypto, and, they're finding a lot of common similarities. And they're also offering people an opportunity to join the Polygon network and actually learn code and keep on designing and keep on improving the network security, stability, and scalability as well too. So I love hearing that, because when you can work directly with the technology, when you can work directly with the companies that are pushing mass adoption, it gives you such more empowerment. It allows you to actually use the technology and bring it to every single artist that are here in the space. And we need to connect a little bit more. I know sometimes the time difference, being 12 hours ahead in
Yeah.
Australia is a little bit much sometimes. You're mid morning, and we're just getting the day started here. But I love to connect with you, and there's always opportunities. Even myself, I'm looking for something that is a little bit more inclusive of a tech role here. I operate a full service general contracting and marketing business here in Toronto, but I'm always looking to get a little bit closer to the Web3 and just transition and doing Web3 full time. I still manage both of the businesses, Doodlegenics and my IRL business, but it would be awesome. And, for a lot of communities, I think that trying something new is something that they're not open to. I think that they're just stuck on Ethereum. I think that they're just stuck on doing what they know. And you don't want to be a one-trick pony when there's over 22, 23 different layer one blockchains that you can sell and market your NFTs. So that's awesome, Netta. And I didn't know that you had such great relationships with so many different members that actually work for the Stacks ecosystem. And I love the marketplace as well too. I know that Benny had some great success, and there's a lot of people just scooping up a whole bunch of art because this is something that's totally new. Buying digital art, buying art that's backed from crypto. So I think you're already on a great path, and I think that you should really consider having some sort of bigger involvement with the Stacks blockchain. And I think that you'll be a pioneer. You're already a juggernaut here in the space. We all know and love you, and your art is phenomenal. We got to see inside your house, and you actually go and you paint it yourself, which is really dope. You're always open to collaborations and being inclusive. So yeah, I would love to see you a little bit more active with them. And maybe it's a role that you don't even know that exists, but since your relationships, it's not all the time what you know, it's who you know. And I think that you knowing some great people involved deeply into the ecosystem will benefit the entire community and also benefit you maybe to transitioning into Web3 full time. So that's awesome.
100%. I've just got one last thing to say because I don't want to take over the whole space right now. But we've actually got a competition, and I just pinned it to the top. So basically, it's a leaderboard scenario, and you can win up to 1.1 BTC, and there's up to 24 different artists who have contributed their one-on-one artwork pieces, and I'm one of those who have donated one of my pieces, which you can see on top. And if it doesn't cost anybody anything, just get in there, and if you have the possibility to win an NFT and some Bitcoin as well.
Ow! Well, shout out to you, Netta. You successfully onboarded Benny, Mal. Mr. Brian was tapped in, and he was learning about the software as well too. Yancy just put his Gore coin onto Stacks, so you can expect something from Doodlegenics in the future. We gotta first take care of this Ethereum drop, and definitely want to work with you a little bit more closely in 2023. I think Polygon, Stacks, Cardano, and XRP and Chronos is going to be something that you see Doodlegenics, on in the future. We'll find a way to incorporate some tokens and an ecosystem around it. But I really, really believe in what we're building here with Ethereum. Coding the smart contracts, building our own ERC20 tokens, our own liquidity pools. This is breakthrough stuff. And when you see technology and communities that are backing their NFTs, their art, with the technology, it just brings it so much more longevity. And I think that this is a conversation that we can speak on for hours and hours. And it's a great conversation. It's informative. It's exciting. Who doesn't want to be at the breakthrough of revolutionary technology? So dope stuff, guys. And, if people want to support you, let them know how they can pick up some of these Stack NFTs.
Yes, so basically all you need to do is get yourself a Hero, sorry, I always say Hero, a Hero wallet, which is as easy as setting up all the other wallets. It's not that complicated. Or you can use an Xverse wallet. I think on one of my posts, I'll actually pin it back up on my pinned post. It'll give you instructions how to, or DM me. Anybody, if you got any questions, just DM me directly and I'll guide you in the right direction. But once you get your wallet set up, then you can create an account on Gamma and you can purchase it, any NFT that's on there that you actually like. It's actually fairly simple process. The only thing is it's because it is a new technology, and they're working at, you know, different hour time zones and so forth. Sometimes some transactions can take a couple minutes, sometimes it can take 10 minutes. And we've got Benny and some of the other guys that have done, we call it a Benny. Benny has a habit of hitting too many buttons at once, so it means he has to wait a half an hour instead of 10 minutes because he freaks the system out for something. So we say,
And
don't do a
Benny's
Benny.
patience is a little bit low. We've learned that very
Yeah,
quick, but
that's for sure. So now he's got the Stacks name of don't do a Benny. So
well, listen,
yeah, it's
that's
a cracker.
amazing. We gotta get them here in North America. I wish we could do something in New York or Toronto and
Yep.
feature them a little bit more. I was telling Benny of this new blockchain. It's called Telos. We had like one
Mm-hmm.
gentleman. He came up here and he's like, "Oh, I'm on Telos, Tony," and I'm like, "Telos? You mean Tezos?" He's like, "No, no, no, Telos." So definitely, that's something you want to take a look in, and it's really dope as well too. The coin is super, super affordable. It's like 20 cents,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very similar to Stacks. It's obviously
Mm-hmm.
not backed by Bitcoin, but
No.
it's a really quick blockchain, and it's seeming to grow very quickly in the popularity. So they actually had an event
Mm-hmm.
in local to me here in Toronto, Canada. I think it was on either the 1st or the 2nd of February, so it just had passed. But it's great to see more and more communities and blockchains actually having these hackathons and having these IRL meetups. So, yeah, I would love to see if we can bring them, maybe to North America, do something in New
Mm-hmm.
York, or set up a conference. And it would be exciting to actually be onto the blockchain as well too. Being onto different platforms, guys, interact, giving yourself more ways that people can interact and transact with you, only increases the demographic of people that are collecting your NFTs. So, guys, take some note, shoot Netta a DM, and Netta, get some rest. God damn it, you never sleep. You're like Doodlegenics. You are running 24/7, baby. Ooh,
I know. I've been trying to catch up on some sleep, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what time zone I'm on in anymore. I tell you.
NFTs don't got a time zone, baby. We just keep running. We're like crypto. We just keep moving with the charts. But we love you, Netta. And when you wake up, we'll definitely jump into the Discord, and I'll see if I can set up a wallet and set up my Gamma profile as well too. Just to
Yeah,
support
sure.
all sorts of different blockchains means a lot. So shout out to you. And Phoenix, do you have any kind words for Netta and her art? She does amazing, amazing art, guys. Don't let being on a different platform, deteriorate from you picking up some of this incredible work that she has. She has such great perspective on art, incredible mind, and I love that she's inclusive and bringing some great information here to the community and just really helping us expand and grow on a daily basis. So Netta, we love you. Back to you, Phoenix, for some kind words.
Hi, Nieta. Of course, I have kind words for you. It's just been such a pleasure getting to know you here and on Discord. And, I'm just really proud of you, spreading your wings and soaring and progressing here in Web3. And, as Doodle said, I think you just have such a keen artistic eye and such a powerful voice that just needs to be heard. And, I have a sense that, you have this incredible burning fire within you, just waiting to be, utilized and then explored and tapped into. And I love the piece that you pinned here above. The colors are delicate, but in contrast, the symbolism is so bold, and it just reminds me of you and your journey here. As an introvert, sometimes we might get lost within the worlds within ourselves, so much so that we forget about the vast worlds beyond us and everything outside of ourselves that needs to be explored so that we can grow and evolve. But this woman in your picture that you pinned here, it seems like she's awakened and she's emboldened and ready to explore the worlds beyond. And I think so are you. And you just have so much potential and talent within you, so much fire. And I just can't wait to see you explore it and set this world on fire with your art and your spirit and the drive and passion within you. Much love, my dear.
Oh, thank you so much, gorgeous. Oh, I love it when you speak, and yeah, you're so insightful. Yeah, that piece. Oh, it was a joy to do. Like the Stacks guys called me on Sunday and said, "Can you produce a piece in basically in 2 days, and gave me a small brief. And straight away I had a vision in my head, and the actual face of one of the girls is one of the girls that she represents one of the first girls that I met on the first woman I met in Web3 on the first tour I went to. So yeah, it has a lot of symbolic in there, and the connection with Bitcoin because of the stacks guys and the gamma. So yeah, it was really, I wish I could keep it myself, but I'm giving it away. So, and I'll only ever be one of those. Thank you so much.
Ooh, wait, baby. One of one art I'm super bullish on this year. And like I said, building those connections, around the blockchain, around Web3 are super important, guys, in order for your success. And you just heard Netta, speak about it. Just a couple months ago, she didn't know people in Web3. She went on this amazing tour. She got to know, the community. And then after, because, she was at these amazing conferences and events, which were sponsored by the blockchain, by Stacks as well, by the technology. They really wanted her to, be an advocate for the community. So amazing, amazing stuff. I can't wait to network with you guys a little bit more and really bring some of that here to North America. I think, we can have so many different conferences, from Polygon to Stacks, to Telos, to Tezos. Ethereum had a Hacker House conference here in Toronto just last year. So it's pretty dope, guys. And I highly recommend, you making some connections or even going on to Google or whatever search engine that you use and just type in local hackathon or type in your city and type in hackathon. You never know. You never know who's popping up local to you guys, and might be an opportunity to make some new friends and make some new connections that will help your art, but also help the community grow in mass adoption. So Netta, we love you guys. We're talking about NFTs. We're talking about projects here. If you just tapped in now, welcome. Every single person will have an opportunity to come out, rock out with us. If you got somewhere to go, you're in a rush, maybe this is not the show space for you guys. We're taking our time and we're going through all these amazing projects one by one, giving people an opportunity to be seen, heard, and admired. And guys, if you just tapped in, kindly retweet the room. Let's get a fresh bunch of collectors, a fresh bunch of artists, and let's keep on having this conversation. I think a lot of insight is being shared. Great information is here today, and great artists are here today and curators. So much love to everybody, from the listeners to people in requests to people here on the speaker panel. We truly do appreciate your biggest asset, not your crypto, not your NFTs, you investing your time. So Doodlegenics truly appreciates that and is honored that you're here to rock out with us. Let's go follow somebody new today. Every single project is worthy of keeping up to date. We had some awesome sales happen and probably plenty of more to happen right now, right here. So who's next? What's next? Sujitra! GM, sister. Ooh, how you doing? You got me all doodled up this morning. How you feeling, sister?
I'm feeling great. How are you feeling, Tony? Hi, everyone. Hi, Phoenix and C. And hello, everyone. Good evening from Thailand.
GM, good evening. Wherever you are in the world, we appreciate you. How you feeling today, Sujitra? Thank you for picking up some NFTs from Afrat. And we love when people can support other artists. And you got some dope stuff that you've been working on too. So if you want to pin it up to the top, there's some new faces here and there's a lot of old familiar faces. So introduce yourself. Let's get into it, baby.
Thank you, sir. Alright, so I'm gonna pin it up on the Jumbotron. Oh. Can you hear me good?
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear. Alright. Hi everyone, it's me again, Sujitra. I hope you're not boring me. Yeah, for those people who don't know me yet, I'm just a normal girl who fell in love in the mandala art style. And yeah, I give my head, I give my heart, also my soul up to mandala. So if you check out on me, my collection on my profile, you're gonna see so many different kind of art. But yeah, one thing for sure you're gonna see is mandala signature. I put in and put on every piece of my art. So yeah, let's share about my collection. So 2 days ago, I have dropped a two-piece on different blockchain, OpenSea and Object on Ethereum and Tesla. So it's kind of different, but just want to just want to share with you guys that these two pieces it connect with each other. So I create a collection named Multiverse on Ethereum, and this collection is about me thinking that maybe somewhere some multiverse or somewhere it still have anatomy on another side. Who gonna know, right? Maybe this this moment when you listen me and Tony Spade talking so many things blah blah blah, who gonna know, maybe another you gonna watching some television, or maybe another you gonna driving somewhere someplace, or another you gonna have another life that's so different from you, so who gonna know. And also the object piece is my soul guardian, is my Pegasus. To Pegasus that I always think and I always believe that they are my I'm sorry, my boy again. They are my soul guardian. They are protect me. They are always with me. Even we never see, but yeah, I feel that I know that they are real. And yeah, guys, please go check it out. And if you can, if you have some small amount of Ethereum or Tesla, you love the piece, you like me, you want to support or you want to collect, feel free to grab. And if you can, just at least retweet or give some love, some comment. I also and always appreciate all of the things that you do. So thank you so much, Tony. Thank you so much for the opportunity and the great love from you guys. Thank you so much, Ka.
Sujitra, you got some amazing artwork here, and I want to say thank you for coming up and always supporting this community. I can tell that art is therapeutic for yourself, and I could see each and every one of these designs is created with so much detail, so much vibrancy, um, and it's so dope. It's amazing. I see like this dark fantasy in this photo that you guys have here on the first top pin suite. You also have some dope NFTs that match this collection here on Tezos as well too. So whether it's Ethereum or Tezos, there's always ways that you guys can support. And I'm just taking a look at this Tezos collection as well too, and see if I can support you by picking up some of these NFTs. I love that you have really dope pieces. I love that they're affordable. I love that you're using all sorts of different colors, and this artwork just blows my mind. I love seeing all sorts of different types of mediums as well too. And I think AI art is phenomenal. A lot of people are sleeping on AI art, and I personally love to see so many different AI artists come up to the space and have some great success here. And just like digital art and canvas art, canvas artists, they're not upset at digital artists because they're using vector art or they're using Blender. So I think people really need to chill off on hating on some of the AI art. I think it has a huge place on the blockchain. I'm a huge fan of it as well too. When it first came out, we saw a lot of kind of neo pastels and things were a little bit basic and very standardized. But now we see a lot of AI artists really taking it back into Photoshop and Illustrator and Procreate and doing some really amazing stuff. So all of your pieces are of class, really quality stuff, guys. If you have some extra Tezos, you have some extra Ethereum, she's a huge supporter. She doesn't just come up to sell her NFTs. She actually comes up, builds great relationships, supports other artists. And that's what a great NFT activist looks like. So much love to you, Sujitra. I'm definitely going to be shopping this collection, and I'm going to pass it over to Phoenix. Back to you, sister.
Ooh, thank you so much, Tony. You always give me excited feeling. And yeah, thank you so much.
Hi, Sujitra. It's always a pleasure to see you here in the space, and I just love your artistic kind
Hello,
of.
sister.
Hi, sister. I love the way you express yourself so beautifully and powerfully in your art, and I just love the progression that I'm seeing through you as an artist. And the piece you pinned here is dark, is haunting, and is absolutely incredible. You know, I love dark art because there's so much beauty and power in darkness because we can use this darkness to find light and power. And the piece that you pinned here is just full of this dark energy and power. And I can just feel this movement and emotion, you know, that you poured into it, just flowing from the art. And of course, I love the symbolism here, you know, because in your collections, in your art, you love to amplify the power and the importance of mandalas, and it highlights, you know, meditation. And when I look at this piece here, I see this woman in a state of meditation, and it looks like she's looking within to find this other aspect of her, because we're all multidimensional. There's many aspects of ourselves just waiting to be discovered. And I look at her face and I see pieces of her face peeling away, and to me that's reminds me of like these old layers of herself that she no longer needs, that she no longer uh, wants to have in her life. She's peeling them away in order to break through and break free of those hindrances in order to find this more powerful, more beautiful version within her. And I see that that new version of her is, you know, standing beside, well, you know, against her on the other side of herself. So it's just waiting there for her to discover and tap into as soon as she peels away the old layers and finds her freedom in the new version of herself. So that's what I see in the art. It's incredibly powerful. It's inspirational. I can always find beautiful meaning in your art. So please continue to create your magic. Much love, dear.
Oh my God, thank you so much, sister. You have no idea how much positive energy you give it to me every time, all the time. And I just love that. Really love that. Thank you.
Ow! Shout out to
Oh,
Sujitra.
breaking news.
Breaking
I see the
news!
email.
Breaking news! You got me all doodled up. A guardian of the soul. I just love the piece. You know, I love the message behind it. I love the colors. I love that there were two amazing horses, you know, looking side by side. The Mandela in the background with the ultra detail, and yeah, definitely needs to be added to my collection. And I love that you have like a tiered pricing as well for it as well too. So congratulations on the sale. Guys, show her some love and support. She's an amazing artist, and I can't wait to see what 2023 looks like for you and your NFTs. So definitely want to be a part of the journey. And anytime that I can support and pick up a few NFTs here from the community, I totally will do so. And I love that you have it at affordable rates. You know, I've seen, you know, airdrops from you. I've sold some pieces from you on the secondary as well too. So it's exciting adding more pieces to my collection. This one, I think I'm gonna diamond hand for an eternity. Just resonates with the soul in a nice way. So much love to you, Sujitra.
Much love to Aura. All right, let's move on. Let's move to another amazing
Let's
artist.
go, Sujitra. You're killing it. Love to see you constantly out here showing up and winning in the community. So keep up the good work. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Big Daddy Dale.
Okay. All right. That's fine. Okay. Oh, wait. God dang it. We are selling NFTs out. We're talking about the technology here behind the blockchain. I'm really, really bullish on some of the tech that's unveiling, guys. And if you're just, you know, looking for ways to sell your art, that's great. I think that's a starting point, but you should be really educating yourself on crypto, on the blockchain, on great communities, on technology that's pushing, you know, mass adoption forward, guys. You know, it's really dope just to be an artist, but I think for a lot of people, the more educated they are here with cryptos and NFTs, they'll be able to navigate through the ecosystem a lot better. You know, saving money, getting more sales, building, you know, for the longevity of it, not just having art that's minted onto the blockchain. So I look forward to challenging every single person to learn something new today. Maybe, you know, a deep dive into a new project, deep dive into a new community or a new blockchain, and really expand your knowledge. That's how you're gonna expand. That's how you're gonna grow at exponential rates here in Web3 and in this community. So let's keep it rocking. Let's keep it rolling, guys. Kindly retweet the room. Let's bring a bunch of fresh new collectors into the space. We have a great NFT talk that's going on right now. Let's keep it rocking. Let's keep it rolling. Yesterday, we didn't get a chance to speak to Yessica. Let's check in with her here today. Yessica, GM, sister. What is going down, baby? Talk to us. How you feeling today? Happy.
Yeah, Tony,
Yeah.
Phoenix, Deal. Yeah, thank you very much. Yesterday I didn't have the opportunity to say hi. And in the evening it was impossible for me to join because, I was with my son. But thank you for letting me share. I want to share with you guys this new piece that I made on my collection on OpenSea. Her name is Margaret. And as you know, Tony, I've been dealing with some stuff in real life. So that's why I create Margaret with a bunch of scars, because sometimes life is like that. Sometimes it's not always flowers and rainbows. And life can be hard. But the thing is that you have the opportunity to learn and basically to reborn. So Margaret is like that. She has been dealing with so much stuff, but in the end, she's beautiful and she's determined to be the best version of herself. And that's the message that I keep replaying on my head over and over and again, because sometimes things doesn't have an explanation, and we can obsess with the thing that knowing why bad things can happen. But I just want to let the whys go, because that's not helping me, and I just gonna keep focusing on just keep being the best version of myself. So thank you guys for letting me share. I also have some pieces on Object, which I also create. They are new, and if anyone wants to share, like, comment, collect, anything, any help will be much appreciated. Thank you as always, Tony.
No, thank you, Yessica, and thank you for coming up and always being supportive. You got a family here, and Web3 with us, and we love to, support all sorts of different women of the space. And you've grown to be a great sister with us over the last, few months here, and I can't wait to see more and more of your art be collected by owners here. I'm a happy collector of Jessica's art. I see so many people like Jane, Phoenix, Dr. Rex, Dill. Everybody loves to support you and loves your amazing art, and it has a really cool finish. These new pieces that you have over here. I like the filter that you used as well too. I love that you always have big bright eyes, and I think the eyes never lie, Chica. So much love to you. I'm gonna pass it over to Phoenix. Thank you as always for coming up. And if you're ever feeling down, just if we're not into the spaces, just jump into the Discord. We hang out on video chat all the time with so many of our community members. Yesterday, we're hanging out and running with Mr. Brian and Phoenix through the metaverse. So sometimes it's nice to take your mind off some of the IRL struggles or things that are just beating you down in life. And just remember, you always have a Web3 family here with Doodle and the family. So back to you, Phoenix. And thank you again, Yessica. And if you guys have some extra crypto, whether it's Ethereum, whether it's Tezos, go support her. So back to you.
Hi, Yessica. It's always a pleasure to see you here. And I just wanted to echo Doodle's uh, what he just said about, that you have this whole community of people who love you and who are always here to support you. We're only, a message away. And sorry, I got a little thrown off, but we can always, we're always here to support you and love you. And I'm looking at your art here, and it's incredibly powerful. I love the way you speak to us through your art. And looking at the scars piece, I love that is, not a lot of color, because when we're going through difficult times, sometimes we may not see the world in color. Sometimes we're withdrawn and the world is gray. And I love all the intricate little hashes and intricate lines behind her in the background, because it kind of reminds us of all the complexity and everything that we're going through when we're experiencing difficult times. It might feel like an intricate maze, like, I see in the background, that we're trying to work through and figure out in order to find, freedom and a solution. And I love the scars and through your art, you remind us that sometimes we may be scarred, but scars are beautiful, like this art, even though it's not a lot of color. Her face is scarred, but you can see the message, the beautiful message behind the art, which is that the scars are there to remind us that we not only survive, but we thrive through a difficult situation. The scars remind us of our strength. The scars remind us of our perseverance and our determination to conquer whatever the obstacle, whatever the maze of trouble or doubt or anxiety that we were within. We conquered that, and we didn't prevent whatever we were going through to hinder us or prevent us from transforming and growing as a person. And I see this, and as Doodle mentioned, her eyes are so confident and laser sharp. And I think it's because she's through these scars, through these growing pains that she's gone through, she's gained this clarity. And you can even see kind of like a illuminating light in her eyes, because she's gained this knowledge, she's gained this power through her evolution, through her journey. And she may be bruised, she may be scarred, but she's so much more beautiful. She's so much more self-aware and powerful because of the journey and the lessons that she's learned. So thank you so much for sharing this and highlighting this importance of scars, and not to get saddened or disheartened by scars, but to thrive and use them to our advantage and find power and beauty in them. Much love, my dear.
Oh, thank you very much, Phoenix. Honestly, I could listen to you talking about art all day long. You feel it, you know? And thank you for your kind words and for connecting with my art that much, because you said it completely right, you know? I honestly feel the love, Tony, Phoenix, Dale, Gang, everybody. Even Tony, even people from I've been getting DMs for people that I barely know, just telling me, you know what, I hear you. What are you dealing? If you need to bend or talk, just send me a DM. And Tony, that's priceless, you know, because he's like, people doesn't have to be like that, you know. They don't need to be like that, but they do. And I really appreciate it, you guys, because is the love is what keep me here, you know. So thank you guys for everything. I have no intention to leave no matter what. I prepare for anything. So thank you guys as always.
Shout out to you, Yessica. Love what you're doing, and you're always bringing the good vibes and the good energy. So, we're happy to have you here in the community, and we're going to keep showing you love and support always. So, keep up the good work and the good vibes, and keep coming back. We're always happy to have you and support you and collect and show you love.
Thank you very much, Dale. You know how much I love you, how much I respect you, admire you, and I'm just happy you know to be able to call you my friend. And honestly, I love you, Dale. Thank you for all the support.
All right, guys. Well, climb up to that top pin suite right now. Annihilate it with some love. It costs 0 Ethereum, 0 Bitcoin, 0 Polygon, 0 Tezos, just to show that love. And even if you don't have any crypto in your wallet, guys, a like, a follow, and a retweet would mean the most. So I'm appreciative of everybody that shows up on a constant daily basis. I'm getting bombarded with calls and texts. I told them, if you're not in Web3, don't talk to me, baby. Ooh-wee. So I'm sending people the URL because they want to meet up in IRL. I don't know if they're going to get it, but we'll see. We'll see. Sooner or later, people got to adopt Web3. They can't be fools to it forever, ladies and gentlemen. And as you see, some of the biggest companies in the world, like Starbucks, Coca-Cola, some of the biggest gaming companies in the world, they're all moving to Polygon. Yesterday was a really, really great conversation that I tapped in with, the CEO of Polygon, the creator, as well as the vice president, and both Kevin from the D Gods and Frank, which is the creator of the DGOT as well, the community manager. So it was really dope. And just to hear how people are actually migrating to Polygon for some of the solutions. They were talking about moving massive amount of money, millions and millions of dollars, not like some of our NFTs that are just a couple hundred, couple thousand, or maybe like a Bored Ape, a couple 100,000. I'm talking about millions and millions, institutional money. And for a lot of reasons, they were saying that um, Ethereum was just too vulnerable for all the hacks and all the security issues. And they were saying other communities like Polygon were really, really a solution that people would be looking at. XRP was brought up in the conversation as well, too. But I'm extremely bullish on the people that are building with the right technology. It's easy to go and just draft something up on Procreate and just go mint it onto the blockchain and come to the spaces and ask people for some money here. I think that we see so many great projects show up. We see so many great artists show up. And then we see a lot of rug projects and a lot of projects that are literally just taking liquidity here from the community. But when I see great projects, I want to support them, and I want to continue providing them technology that is going to improve the quality of their community, improve the quality of their life using the blockchain. So, with Doodlegenics, we decided to move on to Ethereum. You never know, in the future, we might have a little bit more of an ecosystem on Polygon just with the youths. We also decided to invest into the youth community as well, too. We like the migration. What's up, Netborn? I see you have a hand up. You have something important to say?
Hello, mate. Nothing important. Just want to say hello. I'm very glad that you let me here. I want to give a shout out to Doodle G, Doodle D. I would like to see if the Doodle D have some voice, because I never hear them speak, actually. Doodle D. No?
You waiting for the same guy to show up on the other account? What are you waiting for?
Yeah.
Give my fucking account a personal follow.
Nah, I just want
to... You hear me talking every single goddamn day. You interrupted me to
I'm
hear
more
me
than happy
goddamn
now.
talk on this
I can
account.
Sleep.
Well, now you got it. Like your wish is my command, brother.
Good. Perfect. Okay.
Can I continue?
I don't know if you want to hear something about what I'm doing.
No, I was about to say something, and you kindly, rudely interrupted me. So I saw you with your hand, so I kindly stopped. I got to your hand, and I got to your request. Can you give me an opportunity so I could speak about my project?
Let's go.
All right, awesome. Actually, let's do a little quiz. Let's see if people are awake on this Friday morning, or they're just sleeping on Doodle G. Go follow my goddamn personal account right now, my personal Twitter. Oh, you the delict out here today. And what I was about to say, guys, was, I'll give you a little sneak alpha. There's a couple dates that we might be having a massive, massive party here. You might see some volume shake up the blockchain. We're moving towards our mint date. And ideally, we'd like to mint on the 25th of February. So, breaking news! Breaking news! Ow! You will see us minting onto the Ethereum blockchain directly from Doodlegenics.com, and which is a Saturday. I like to do the mint generally around like 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It gives people all over the world an opportunity really to be active. And I think if we do it, early morning Eastern Standard Time, a lot of people are still rolling up out of bed. We have people on the West Coast. So it's just a great time. I like Saturdays. I've seen a lot of projects decide to mint on a Friday or a Monday. I don't understand why. People have, IRL, people have daily jobs. So, our 4,444 collection will be coming to the blockchain on February the 25th. So that's exciting news, guys. Save the date. I will be putting up an amazing pin suite. We're probably going to get hundreds and hundreds of people to show up onto the mint party. And we're going to do something similar to like Pandamania. Not Pandamania, Puff Puff Pandas. They had a 420 mint party, what constantly kept on rocking and popping. We're going to look to do something very similar with 4,444. You never know. Maybe a space that runs that long would be really cool. We're going to definitely need people help like Dill, like Keith, like Yancy, Phoenix, Dr. Rex. We got such an international community here of artists and curators and creators, guys. So it's definitely going to be It's definitely going to be something to set some time to. And you guys can support by getting your bears early. It's super, super easy, guys. All you need to do is go onto the Object blockchain. We are the only community that had explosive growth, and we did over 16,500 volume in just over a month. So I haven't seen another Tezos community grow as fast as we currently are growing here. And we've also been labeled the #2 most active Twitter community and NFT project here on the Twitter Spaces. That comes directly from Super Spaces. They see all sorts of different projects. They see all sorts of different hosts as well, too, guys. And this is your opportunity to ape into a collection. It's going to be hype. The technology is definitely there to support all of the excitement, all of the hype that's really coming behind the blockchain. So, guys, if you haven't already, take a look at our collection. Join our Discord, turn those notifications on, and pretty soon I'll set up a pin reminder for the 25th. I'm super, super honored to be on the Ethereum blockchain as well, too. We did phenomenal on Solana. We took the project from 0.55 sold price to a current floor price of 8 Solana to the all-time high of 44.4. And if you currently buy any of our NFTs at the current price, they're roughly about $200. From our mint price, it's 1,600% return on investment. And, at 44 Solana, we're at like 8,000% return on investment. We had our highest doodle sell for 50 Sol as well, too. So people are buying the assets as the floor continues to rise. And there's also so many great utilities. There's an opportunity for you to monetize in the metaverse through education, through entertainment, through gamification, to having your art, and also having e-commerce and shopping centers set up here with us. We have all sorts of different software and technology that will allow you to sell your physical products and services as well, in the metaverse. You don't need to pay a hosting fee. You don't need to pay an advertising fee. There's a 0% monetization fee. So if you sell on eBay, you sell on Amazon, you sell on Shopify, there's like a 2.5%. If you sell on a marketplace, sometimes it's 2.5, sometimes it's 5%. There's a 0% absolutely free monetization fee here with Doodlegenics' metaverse. And guys, if you don't believe it, just Google it. Go to google.com right now, search Doodlegenics, the third or fourth result. You'll see our spatial gallery, but it's not just a spatial, it's an entire ecosystem. Like I said, with auditoriums, clubs, art centers, shopping malls, condominiums, and much, much more for you guys to explore and have fun with. So, guys, don't sleep on this opportunity. A lot of communities, they're selling you the dream. They're, really selling you, their NFTs. They're selling you land plots. They're selling you coins that really have no value and no utility. We have a lot of utility, and we're also working on our forthcoming annual NFT NYC event. This is going to be awesome. We're going to have people like Phoenix, Skirpy, Dill, Keith, Benny, Speaker Jill, Chaz is going to be there. So many of our community members that rock out with us, Dr. Rex, so many of our community members that rock out with us here in the spaces on a daily basis are going to be able to show up, guys, and really have some fun with us. So, guys, if you're here right now, kindly go to the object page. I'll pin it up to the top. For every 10 juices that you guys purchase, you guys will be getting some free airdrops. You guys will get in your wallet embedded into our smart contract. It will be only to claim for you if you have 10 juices, or maybe you have like 400 juices like Phoenix, or maybe 800 juices. Ooh-wee! God damn it. Dr. Rex is bullish. Benny's looking bullish. Phoenix is looking bullish. And for all the people that have our Solana NFTs, for every 3 you have, you'll be getting some free airdrops. You'll also be getting 50% off on our mint. So it's pretty exciting, guys. You'll have an opportunity to mint up to 6 NFTs with that discount. So you spend half the cost, you get, double the value with your assets and have a bigger position size as we go on to the #1 smart contract, Ethereum, baby. So super excited for us, guys. Literally, there's only days away. Days. We are literally 22 days away from creating history again. So if you slept on us on Solana, maybe you only picked up one NFT to check that box off and say you supported the community or you collected. This one, guys, I definitely would say use it as an investment. Use it as a way to actually grow your community. Use it as a way to grow your monetization here in the Web3 space. It's super, super inclusive of everybody. Doesn't matter your age, your sex, your region, your race. Doodlegenics in the community is here to support you. So is our technology, and I think that we have some of the best technology, some of the brilliant minds here in the community as well too. Look at all these great successful projects, from Dill to Dr. X to Yancy to Chaz to Yessica, all sorts of different community members and projects. So I'm super excited, guys. Tap in with us. Let's keep it rocking. Let's keep it popping. It's not just about Doodlegenics here. It's about each and every one of you amazing community members. As you come up here to the top, guys, tell us about some exciting technology, or tell us something how you're excited to use the blockchain to push forward your NFTs and the art that you're creating for the community. It's not just about creating art, guys. It's really dope that we have so many great creators and digital designers, graphic designers, tangible artists, musicians, but it's also really important to understand how the blockchain is operating, where you're fitting in and where your footing is, and how you really look forward to expanding it in 2023 and in the upcoming years. So let's keep it rocking. Let's keep it rolling. Let's hear from Pariah, GM, sister. You tapped in the beginning of the show, and I haven't forgot about you. Let's check in with you. How you doing today on this Friday? Yeah. Back to you, sister.
GM Tony, I'm doing great. I just started off today by making a secondary sale on my secondary for 25 tests.
Ooh-wee. I love it, baby.
That felt amazing. And also, I saw you minted one of my artworks. You flipped it on the secondary. That sold out too. It was just a really crazy week. Crazy on the secondary market. I'm really happy. I'm really bullish on Teslas. And I'm learning every day. And I just love being here with you guys. It's just amazing. How you doing, Tony? Am I Regan?
We hear you. Maybe he's rustling with his mic.
No, I'm looking at the art. If I'm not saying anything, I'm looking at the art.
Oh my god, I thought I was Regan. Can I pin something on the top, Tony? I have a new drop.
Absolutely.
Let's go. So this is my most recent drop on Object. It's actually my first colorful NFTs. Everyone knows me for doing black and white art, so it's the first time. I know it's surprising. I know it's weird that I'm doing colorful NFTs. But this is an acrylic painting that I did last week, and I was really excited about it, and I wanted to turn it into NFTs. I said, why not? I pretty much did the artwork that I did for black and white technique. Why not try some colorful things? And it's called Walians. I'm gonna give a little explanation about it. And let me see. So, as you know, I'm an Iranian artist, and living here in Iran taught me a lot of things. It's really hard, the situation that I'm in, but this protests, this freedom movements that are transpiring in my country, the voice of people and women all across the world have somehow became my muse. And as an artist, it's truly important to me to unfold and unveil the environment surrounding me through my art, because my art is my weapon, art is my passion, and I'm 100% sure that we have so many great artists here and art enthusiasts here that are aware of this. And I wanted this painting to be red because I wanted to make it bold and weird. And the way I look at it, it's like a person being born in darkness, but that person itself is pure light, full of fire and full of fuel for life and bravery. That's why basically it's called Walians. We're often told it's only men who go to war. It's the men who fight enemies, and that is true. Men are really brave. I really appreciate that. The things that they're doing all around the world. But I believe that women do too. And I wanted this woman's body in red to be a representative of that concept. She's a candle. She's a light that glows in darkness, and she's hope. And with the piece comes a little poem that I wrote, and it goes like this. I was born in darkness. I was left to wonder what colors are. But then and there, in the heart of darkness, I bursted into a flame, a living embodiment of hope. That's what I am, a warrior in red. That's pretty much basically what I did with this piece. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for having me up here. I really love your space, Tony. You've been a great supporter, and feel free to check it out, guys. It's on Object. And I did like 10 editions for 8 tests on this piece. Thank you so much.
Really cool stuff. I'm going to pass it off to Dill for some kind words. Back to you, Dill.
Love what you're doing, and I know you come in this space every single day and hang out with us, so definitely appreciate it. Definitely want to support you, Pariah, and you stand for such a great cause too, so we're happy to have you in this space every day. Keep working, keep grinding, and we're going to keep supporting and showing you love any way we can. So thanks for coming in, and shout out to you. Keep coming back.
Thank you so much, Dill. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much.
Hi, Pariah. It's always a pleasure to see you here. And I love that you're experimenting with color. I love when talented artists explore other aspects of their artistry. And, I love the boldness of the art and the way the beautiful red just pops out from the darkness. And you've already, given your explanation of what it means to you. And it's incredibly beautiful. And I look at it, and for me, I see the meaning that you've shared with us so beautifully and powerfully. And for me, looking at the color red, it does represent for me, it represents courage. It represents passion, and this symbolism is so powerful. And the art is called Valiance, and I think you've truly captured the energy of bravery and heroism, because in order to be courageous and bold, you have to tap into this fire within you to find the strength and the fuel to push you forward and to move past any obstacle. And so I love the way that fire that's within us is highlighted and shown, because everyone has a fire within us. Sometimes we feel weak and kind of delicate, but we all have this beautiful, powerful fire within us that's always waiting for us just to tap into it and use it. And I also love the fact that, that the body is headless, because I think sometimes we get lost in our heads. We get lost in our own thoughts, our own fears, our own anxieties. So for me, it's telling us to remove ourselves from our heads, get out of our heads and start feeling with our hearts and our souls in order to tap into this power, in order to tap into this fire and bravery and passion that we need in order to conquer the world. So thank you so much for sharing this so beautifully and powerfully in your art. Much love.
Dear Phoenix, my God, you are magical. I love your words. I love how you perceive art. I just love everything about you. And much love. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. Thank you so much.
Beautiful art here. And I've actually seen this in actual physical form. I think my friend here in Toronto, she does like these gold leaf candles. It looks very, very similar to this amazing art piece that you had up here. And I love that you're using a blockchain that has low to no gas fees. You're making it affordable. You're gamifying it. And congratulations on the secondary sales. And when I picked up your art, I knew that it could probably sell for a lot more. You're really just getting your footing here, and you're just starting off. And I could see some of your pieces probably selling for 50 to 100 Tez in the future. So keep on creating, Pariah. You always have a place here with Doodlegenics in the family. We're going to keep it rocking and popping. Go to that top pin suite, annihilate it with some love, show her some support, guys. We're giving all sorts of women of Web3 a platform so they can be seen, heard, and admired. And we need more great women just like yourself here creating. So congratulations on all the success you've accomplished so far. 2023 is going to be brilliant for everybody. And I'm bullish on one of one artists. I always say this, guys. PFP projects, they sell out, they mint out, then they become lazy. That's when all the work really starts. And for one of one artists, They never stop working. They never stop creating. They never stop sharing, and they never stop connecting. So great stuff here, my friend.
Thank you so much, Tony. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
All right, well, let's keep it rocking. Let's keep it rolling. Guys, you can talk more than just your NFTs. I know we're in the NFT shill, but we really want to hear about the technology. We really want to hear about how people are using the blockchain, maybe how they came to Web3. It's cool to talk about yourself and show everybody off your art, but we want to know really what you're excited, what your 2023 goals are here as an artist, and how you plan to expand, using this technology. So really dope stuff. Let's get more amazing people up here in the space, guys. If you're an artist, kindly drop your art on the corner of the room. We got 108 amazing comments. If you like the space, you don't like the space, we're doing whatever you guys want. You like it, you don't like it, give us a thumbs up, give us a thumbs down, whatever you guys are feeling. And we want to hear from you on this amazing Friday. Yeah! I want to hear from Dill. Dill, what's going down, Big Daddy?
I'm chilling, bro. Just grinding, working out here, building and going to the gym soon. Getting back on that gym grind, man. I've been working out, so just trying to stick with everything and grow everything. So,
dude, I went through 5 fucking lighters in literally less than a month of January. I cannot find a lighter if my life depended on it right now. It's not making the NFTs any more enjoyable. THC mixed with NFTs. It's the perfect mix. It's like, ooh, wait, you don't even need to throw it in the blender. It just, beautiful, magnificent. But god damn it, Dill, I can't even find a fucking lighter if my life depended on it.
That's why you gotta go get the value pack of lighters, Doodle. Just go pick up the whole value pack. That way, if you ever lose them, you got backups ready to go. You gotta have those backups ready, man. You can't run out of lighters.
I think that they're friggin' hijacking us here worse than Ethereum gas prices for a lighter, fuckers. They're charging us $4 for a fucking big lighter. I'm like, $4? Oh my god, I could mint like 6 NFTs off of friggin' Teslas. Oh my god, I might have to stop smoking so I can mint more, but it just makes the friggin' NFTs so much more enjoyable. Dill, are you chiefing it down before you hit up the gym today, brother?
Nah, I mean, I already smoked a little bit today, but I definitely don't like to smoke like right before working out. I wouldn't do it if offered, I'd rather not smoke, and I'll smoke after I work out because, I personally, I don't know. I feel like when I smoke before I work out, I'm just a little bit more lazy. And, I have more motivation when I'm not really high, but I can smoke like earlier in the day and then go to the gym. I just wouldn't like purposely smoke a blunt or hit the bong right before going to the gym.
I feel like for me, it's the opposite. It helps me lift more, makes me like not feel the pain for some reason. I asked Keith and he's like, Tony, I smoke every day. God damn it. You hear me hitting the bong before I go to work. I'm like, oh, wait. That's true. So guess it definitely hits people some different ways. But for me, most of the time, it gets me exuberant, gets me feeling energetic. And it doesn't allow the pain to kind of seep in. Maybe it's with something to do with the lactic acids. Not too sure. But anyways, airdrop me a goddamn lighter, ladies and gentlemen, so we can light up some NFTs. Ooh, wait, they're smoking, god dang it. They're absolutely smoking hot today. And I see so many great artists here in the space, guys. If you want to come up and share your art, you want to tell us how you're curating or building behind the blockchain, we would love to hear from it. So, guys, kindly retweet the room. If you're an artist, like I said, we don't just buy here from speakers. We also support some of the listeners. Not some of the listeners. We support the listeners as well, too, by picking up their NFTs. I'm going to do a shout out right now for one of these amazing artists that are here that's been tapped in all morning long. Let's see, who do we got? Who do we got that we can highlight and showcase here today? Let's do it, Mr. Scooja. Scooja! Oh my God, he's got some amazing, great vibe NFTs, and join the tribe, guys. These Babylon Misfits, guys. He's been an artist for many, many years. He's been grinding his face off. He's been working for some of the biggest brands that you've seen in Web 2 that you probably know and respect. And can't wait to work with him a little bit more closely on this Doodlegenics 2.0 collection that we got going on. You'll see some custom one-of-ones from Skuja. Super dope stuff. He's got his Babylon Misfits. This collection is amazing. You guys can also go to his minting page. It is minting live, or you can go to OpenSea and snipe some of these off the floor. And we'll also showcase one other artist now that we're here. Who else can we showcase? My man, Time Lord. Time. It is time, baby. Shout out to you. And you got some amazing, dope presidents here. They're on Polygon. It's the first time I've ever seen something done like this before. Kind of taken the culture and kind of taken, some of the most historic presidents and really brought them to the forefront here. So it's really cool art, guys. And we're going to be featuring more amazing artists here in the space. Like I said, kindly retweet the room. Let's get a whole bunch of fresh collectors in here. It's not just myself, Phoenix, Dill, and Dr. Rex and Yancy collecting. We got tons of collectors here that want to support you and your NFTs as well, too. So come up, tell us what you got cooking, good looking. Let's keep this party rocking. It's Friday, yeah! And I say yeah because we made it to the end of the week. It's a nice time where you can kick back, relax. So, stretch your legs, pour yourself a cup of doodle juice, maybe coffee, tea, drink a goddamn Red Bull, whatever you do to get hydrated. And let's keep rocking out with these amazing artists here in the show. So who's next? What's next? Let's hear from See the Cool. See the Cool. What is up with you, my friend?
Hi. Hi to all. Thank you for having me. I really love to come. Maybe I'm going to introduce myself a little bit for all around people. I'm a professional character artist for games and animation, and here I'm promoting my NFT collection now, and I am developing collections on object, and soon I will begin mint on a origin too. I'm happy with that. I come to show my latest pins. Maybe I'll pin them right now. Oh, here it is. You see, I keep developing my collections with my pretty nudes. So, I create touching woman portraits to show emotions and entire conflict and different themes, like kaleidoscope of emotions on their faces. So I have different lines in my collection. There's lines about hurt, about sex, about music. I try to share that in the names and talk about that actually for people who didn't get at the first sight what is going on there, because I know that is pretty maybe sometimes difficult to do. So anyway, I try to create vibrant illustrations that it is. I use IE. I use stable diffusion. I love it. I use Photoshop to improve them any way I'd like. Actually, I improve all pieces I have except new collection. That is my weird collection. I started to do them. That is more about contemporary art. So there I try not to improve them in Photoshop. So I don't know. That's all about my latest means. I'm happy to be here. I know a lot of people. They're coming to my silent Shills too. I I like to support artists. I'm an artist myself, so I'm happy to see you all. Oh, actually, oh, Phoenix gave gave feedback to Jessica, Jessica, and my English become better and better each time. So I can get more and more like deep with your words. So they're so touching. I even almost cry when you said that feedback. So Phoenix, yeah, I know you might be so. I made a little gift for you. I hope you like. There is art named Her Delicacy, because that is so much about your feedbacks and your personality. Oh my God. Thank you so much for your personality.
Thank you so much, See the Cool. It's such a pleasure to see you in this space, and I really appreciate, that you took the time to gift me with that beautiful piece of art. And I was actually going to speak about it, but I'll let Doodle go ahead and talk first, unless he's looking at the art. Doodle, are you there?
Go ahead, Phoenix.
All right. Well, again, thank you so much, See the Cool. I love your point of view as an artist, and I love the way that you pour your emotions into these beautiful women that you create. I love the energy, the personality, and all of the emotion that I think that you pour from your heart and your soul into the art. So let me just take a minute to look at Her Delicacy again, because I'll talk about that one. And when I'm looking at Her Delicacy, I just see such emotion and expression in her eyes. And when I look at the little droplets there, and it looks like maybe perhaps a few tears that are coming from her eyes. And it looks like she's a little bruised and, a little heartbroken and in pain. And I think maybe it's just because she's so empathetic. She has so much love in her heart and so much care that she wants to give the world, that she feels everything. She feels every emotion that comes to her from other people, and she kind of internalizes it. And so that kind of shows her weakness and her delicacy, and that she gets so affected by emotions in life. But I think I also see this power and determination in her eyes as well. So even though she's delicate and she feels so many things, she's so in tune with her emotions, and she can become so overwhelmed by the feelings and the sentiments of others, she still finds a way to use this energy to kind of strengthen herself within, and to give love back to the people that that she's getting maybe these painful emotions from. So even though she may be delicate, she's strong and able to kind of transmute these emotions into something more beautiful and powerful. So thank you so much for sharing, and I really appreciate the gift. It really touched my heart. Much love to you, dear.
Thank you. Thank you. You see, you like giving a feedback right now, and that is the way I find out your personality through your feedbacks. So amazing to see this, like, how to say, mirrors. I don't know is the right word, but it feels like splashing in the mirrors.
Oh, you mean like a reflection in the mirror? Is that what you
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
thank you.
definitely. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Thank you so much.
And Doodle, I have to step away for a moment, so I'll put myself on mute and I'll be back in as quickly as possible.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Phoenix, thank you for some great insight and connecting with all these great artists. See the Cool. You're a favorite artist of mine, and I love that you're on Tezos. I love that you have affordable art. So keep on creating some high quality stuff. Much love to you.
Oh, thank you.
Awesome stuff, guys. We're gonna go on to the next speaker, guys, and drop your art on the corner of the room. Show her some love. It costs 0 Polygon, 0 Tezo, 0 Bitcoin to come to that top pin tweet. Drop a like, a comment, retweet. It's validation for artists if we're not picking up any of their NFTs. But if you have some extra Tezos, they are super affordable. So much love to you. See the cool. We got a talented list of artists up here on the speaker panel. I want to give a quick shout out to some of the speakers that are up here. We got Doodlegenics, we got Phoenix, we got Dill, we got Chaz Gold, we have Dr. X, Darkest, NF Creeps, we got Grim, we got the Good Driver Reward Token. Good to see you guys. We got many more amazing artists here in the space. Guys, take some time to go give my man Stevie Ryan some love and support. He's going through a rough, challenging time right now. Unfortunately, my good friend Steve, he lost his mother, and it just happened yesterday. And Steve, we know how hard that is, especially losing a parent, losing a mom. So I love you, brother. And I didn't get a chance to send you a personal message, but I just want to show, some public affection to you and your entire family. I know it's not an easy thing that you're dealing with right now, but we absolutely love you. And you emit so much energy and so much positivity here for not just Doodle, but for every NFT community, every single person you interact with on a daily basis. And you're a true brother to us in the family. We love you, brother. Keep your head up. Keep your chin up. If you need somebody to talk to, if you need somebody to hang with, we got your back like your 5 o'clock shadow. But shout out to you, brother. You're handling it in such a great way. You're a strong human being, and we're here to help you get through this difficult time. So if you guys see his PFP down there, he's an absolute legend. He's the reason why some of your favorite space hosts has a platform and opportunity to host those amazing spaces. So show him some love and support. And we love you, Steve. Just wanted you to know that, Big Papa. Anyways, let's keep it rocking. Let's keep it propping. We're going to go to who's ready to present their project. We got some hands.
Of course I am.
Well, let's see you throw the hands.
Let's go to Mr. X. I want to get Mr. X in here.
All right. Leave your hands up. We'll go to the hands now. Doodlegenics hates hands, but Fridays are for hands. We're giving people high fives. Throw your hands in the sky if you're ready to present your project here. We got Dr. X. We'll go next. Then we'll go to Chaz. Then we'll go to Darkest. We got some other hands here. Perfect. All right. We're rocked and we're loaded, ladies and gentlemen. Just as today's the only day I'm giving you a slide on these hands. All right. What's going down, Doctor? Who's next? What's next, Dr. X? How you doing, Doctor?
Hey, Doodle, Phoenix, Dill, Chaz, Rima, DarkestAbstract, and if Creeps, and whoever is here on the room. Always a pleasure to be here. Big shout out also to Yancy, he's lurking there in the dark next to arrivals. Ramazzo, Elena, oh my god, so many good friends here in the space. I am doing pretty well, after the last week, spending it in Paris, IRL exhibition, and, meeting such an iconic figure as Father. Meeting such an iconic figure in the historical figure, actually, in the art world, Faradiba, which for all the Iranians here in the space, for sure, they know who they are. And for all the artists, if you know who she is, just Google it, and you're gonna know with this amazing lady that just pinned here on top is. She's just one of the world's biggest art patrons, and we're talking about big. So she's amazing. She promotes arts everywhere she goes, and one of the most important contemporary museums on Earth. It's actually located in Tehran, and she was the one who put it up together. The art collection is valued like $2.8 billion. So we're talking about serious money. And it was a pleasure to meet her. It was a pleasure for her to ask about my art. She made me feel really, really special, and a big shout out to her. But today I'm coming to show you a piece that I'm trying to sell out. I have only, it's just an edition of free. I sold one. And this is one of the psychedelic queens of Dimension Fatale. And this piece is inspired in the one and only Queen Cleopatra. For those who don't know Cleopatra, she was one of the last Egyptian queens. And the story gave movies and also uh, uh, some works, especially by Shakespeare, Antony and Cleopatra. And I decided to immortalize her on the blockchain using this idea of the psychedelic queens, the concept of the femme fatale, and as Shakespeare says, age cannot wither her, nor custom stale her infinity variety. Other women cloy the appetites they feed, but she makes hungry where most she satisfies. For vilest things become themselves in her, that the holy priests bless her when she is riggish. And this is by Shakespeare, Antony and Cleopatra, Act 2, Scene 2. So this is the only piece I want to share with you guys today. Guys, if you want to support me, help me sold out this piece. There's two left, 0.03 ETH, and much love.
Dr. X, doctor. Love what you got going on. And shout out to you. Dr. X is also, he's done with Paris. He booked his flight and his travel, to get to NFT NYC. So let's go, doctor. We're going to have some great food. We're going to have some great experiences. We're going to meet all sorts of different community members. I'm extremely bullish on you, doctor. I have so many of your great pieces. I got the collaborations you did with Chaz, the collaborations that you did with Pika. So many of your pieces that I've have. You have even the one with All Fly, which is spectacular. I love this one. Is super colorful, super rich, super vibrant. So all the love goes back out to you, Dr. X. And guys, show them some love and support. He's not just supportive here with Doodlegenics. He's supporting all sorts of different NFTs and communities. Dill, what do you think of Dr. X's latest creation here with all these evil and mysterious women? Back to you, Dill. He might be at the gym right now. My bad, Dill.
I think Dill was kidnapped by one of these by Cleopatra.
Ooh, Dill is going on a date with the Cleopatra. OMG family. Dr. X, you might be into some deep trouble, Doctor. Dude, this is amazing stuff that you got going on. And tell us about the experience, when people were actually asking you questions about, your art in Paris. What kind of feeling did that bring you? It's a dream for most artists to have their art in a gallery or in a museum. And I think that you're living out all these amazing dreams here with Web3, bringing them to reality. So, yeah, tell us a little bit more, Doctor. Back to you.
It was oh man! Now I get to the when you now I have a stupid smile on my face. I didn't know what to expect when I arrived. Screens come on. Actually, there was some technical glitch. Initially, couldn't see the art. Then we fixed it all together as a community. And when you see your art for the first time showing up on the screen, and you have people looking at it, and from the moment that I just posed next to the art and Max Mai took the picture, having people asking me, coming, so, oh, you are the artist. They start asking questions about the art, about myself. I didn't know very well how to deal with it, because from that moment on, you are like me and Max Mai were in the classy. We were and Victor, we were some of the few artists that were present. So, it was for me very hard I like to give attention to people I'm talking to them, one at a time. I don't like to talk with someone and then leave that person's thread and go talk to someone else. I really don't like to do that. And it's very hard because suddenly I had 5-6 people asking me questions, etc. Oh man, it was really beautiful. It was beautiful. I never expected in my life to have my art exhibit in IRL. And it was the first, but it's not going to be the last. And then having this lady the Royal Highness of Iran, Farah Diva Pahlavi, asking me, "Oh, so what does it mean? This painting? Uh, how do you created it? You know?" And for me to having such a person knowledgeable of art asking me these questions, it filled me with really, motivation that I'm going on the right path, and that what I'm doing is touching the hearts of people, and that is what art is supposed to be. Touch your heart, even if it's a fun heart, you find it funny, makes you like it, or it's something that deep that makes you resonate with it in your heart in terms of feelings, either they are anger or love. That's the beauty of art. It's also so subjective, but it was amazing, guys. And for those who never experience it, I really hope that you experience it at least as much as I did.
Absolutely, Dr. X. Well, we got Classy here as well, too. Classy. Would you agree that Dr. X is a classy gentleman when you got to meet him in the flesh?
Absolutely. It was a pleasure. We had dinner before the exhibition, which was super exciting. He has so many cool stories to tell. He's one of those people that you like, okay, Mr. X, talk. I want to listen. What you have to say. He's so much fun to hang out with. And as I told you yesterday, just his enthusiasm and excitement in the gallery and everything was cheering everybody else up as well. So yeah, Mr. X, can't wait for more IRL stuff. And I was super jealous. You met the Queen of Iran. I didn't know that was happening. That was like a big surprise. I was like, oh, God damn it. If I knew, I would have stayed for sure, 100%. I mean, what an honor to have the Queen look at your art. She's a big art collector as well. She has one of the most iconic art pieces, historical art pieces in her gallery, in her palace back in Iran, which unfortunately she doesn't have access to anymore. So she's a big art fan. I wasn't surprised she went to the gallery. One of her favorite artists, Mr. X, if you met her, Vanessa, she's one of Queen's favorite artists. She was there exhibiting her NFT arts, oil paintings. It was just a whole artsy, cool experience.
Oh,
Dude,
it was
you guys met the
Vanessa.
Queen? Dr. X, you
Yes.
met the Queen? You didn't
Yes,
tell
that's the
me?
lady. That's the lady on the picture with me.
Yes, Queen of Iran lives in France now after the revolution. And she loves art, and she went and visited our gallery. Although I wasn't there, I can still say that my art was in a gallery that the Queen visited. Although I don't have a picture like Mr. X, but still.
It was amazing. And Doodle, this lady, Andy Warhol, flew to Iran to paint her portrait. So this is something I met
I'm
without
Googling
planning.
her right now. I don't know much about her. Obviously, I'm not from Iran. I don't get to the other side of the world very often. So, Queen of Iran, what's her name
Queen
again?
Farah, Farah.
Okay, I see her. So she immigrated to France. Ooh, Queen Farah Pahlavi. I don't know if I said that right. All right, she's a beautiful woman over here when she was wearing the crown, Doctor. I love it. Very cool stuff.
And
Yeah, that's
I'm
awesome,
going
man.
to tell you a fun
Congratulations.
story. This was not planned. I just came back to Paris because when I was in the customs at the train station, I realized I forgot my house keys, my handbag. So I went back home, and 2 days later I came back to Paris. And when I went to the exhibition, Vanessa, she's one of she's one of the Queen's favorite painters, and she was one of the partners of the organization. You can see on the poster, her Twitter handle is there. She told me that tomorrow there will be a VIP event, and you are invited to attend. So I was like, okay, fine, yeah. I had no idea who was I going to meet until the time when she arrived. And when she arrived, I realized, oh my God. Even my mom knows she. When I told my mom was like, what? So this was something really, totally unexpected, totally unplanned, and yeah, and explaining to her what the NFT was. This was really interesting.
Did you get her to set up some Ethereum and like, hey, Queen, can you just deposit like 0.1, pick up one of my NFTs? This would be historic. This will look amazing in your, royal NFT treasury. God damn it, Dr. X. How did we? Dude, I told you, always be closing, Dr. ABC. God dang, how did we not close her? Well, listen, it's not always about the sales when you guys go to art gallery or a networking event. Very few times there's little to no sales, but the opportunity to network and meet high profile people just like this, like the Queen, is like a once in a lifetime opportunity. So dude, that's fucking phenomenal that you actually got that experience, and it makes me feel a little bit more bullish on what you got going on. I'm sure that it put another fire in your belly, another fire in your heart, to keep on creating and really keep on designing more beautiful pieces of art for everybody to admire, love, and to collect. So that's awesome, Doctor.
Yeah, and actually I'm creating new stuff for Deal, and also me and Mr. Steve Creeps, we are creating something in the background also.
Stop teasing me, goddammit. You guys come up here, he teases me 3 times a day, then you tease me twice a day. Ooh, who can I turn upside down, shake them for their friggin' Ethereum lunch money, and mint some of these NFTs by now? I'm getting hungry here, Doctor. I want to snack down these NFTs. But you and Creeps, you're like a sexy woman that just keeps teasing us. Ooh-wee, for these sexy NFTs. NF Creeps, don't let him do this to me. Don't let him do this to me, Creeps.
I love Mr. X. He's the best. And yeah, I mean, he's just gonna keep flirting with it a little bit until it comes out. What can I say?
Damn. He's like that chick at the end of the bar I got no shot with. She's out of my league. I just got to wait until she slides up in my DMs with her amazing art. Ooh, wee. All right. Okay. That's fine. All right, Doctor. I'm excited for you and can't wait for this drop. You got a date? I gave you my Doodlegenics mint date. Did you give me a date for this NF creepy stuff you're doing with Steve and the Doctor?
We got no date.
Not yet. But we're going to talk about it.
Doodle juice, and then you guys got no date. Oh my God.
We're going to this.
We're just showing a little leg right now. That's it. That's what we're doing.
Just a toe. The leg a bit later. First the toe. Just one toe.
All right. Okay. That's fine. All right. Hey, listen, don't steal Phoenix and throw her and make her an NF creep. We need her up here co-hosting, doing the most. She's just coming off of an IRL call, but she'll be back here. And I know she's got kind words for you as well, Doctor. But, all the love goes out to you. And thank you for always supporting this community. You're doing ongoing collaborations with so many amazing artists here into the space. It's phenomenal. So, guys, show them some love and support. If you guys have some extra Ethereum, he's got stuff on Foundation. He's got stuff on OpenSea. You guys can also support him by going on to his Tezos collection. It is super affordable as well, too. And if you don't got any Dr. X in your wallet, I don't know. I might have to be checking your vitals over here with the stethoscope, seeing if you got any fast reflexes, because it's going to be gone on to the secondary. And then you're like, oh, Doodle, it's already minted out. Well, listen, I told you guys, you got to be quick with the Doctor. 99.9% of this stuff sells out and goes on to the secondary. So I'm extremely excited. And one thing I love about Dr. X is he's not scared to mention some of the open editions that are still out there. He also promotes his secondary work too on the blockchain. So it's exciting stuff, Doctor. Much love to you. And anytime that we're in a space, come up and throw down with us, Doc. And how's your vitals doing? You going into the weekend? Are you ready off work? Are you ready in the weekend mode?
Not off work, but I'll be like in 10 minutes. But before I go, in the weekend, I'm actually this weekend I'm going to be creating some art. My wife, she needs to study for kind of certification that she's taking, so I'm gonna take the time to actually art and do some spaces. Tomorrow I have my space. But before I go to keep listening to you guys, I just shared on top. For me, I love all my collaborations. Okay, but the one that really touches more my heart is this one that I posted on top that I did with Tiny Whale. It sold out. Sell out very fast nowadays. That it's just 10 pesos the floor price. But man, the message for me of this collaboration is it's about the future. People always talk about children are the future of the world, but then we keep destroying it. Keep destroying the world when all that they want is to be children and grow up to be probably better than we are. So decorated this one with Tiny Whale some time ago, and I have a very special place in my heart for this collaboration.
I love Tiny Whales. He's doing phenomenal. He's been talking to me about doing a Tiny Whale mint pass where he automatically gets you airdrops from all sorts of different collections and stuff like that. So that's awesome, Dr. X. And thank you for coming up and sharing some of his amazing work as well as yours. I love the colors behind it. I love the collage, and I think these children here are very, very cute as well too. So, guys, show them some love and support. Jump onto the top pin suite. Jump back to your phone right now. Hit him with a like, a follow, and a retweet. If you got some extra crypto in your wallet, don't hold back, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that mint button. And if it's not on this collaboration piece that he's done here with Tiny Whales, I'm sure that there's other pieces that you actually will find from his collection that you'll absolutely love and admire. So, Dr. Rex, we love you, Big Papa. Thank you for always supporting all sorts of different community members, artists here. And I'm extremely bullish on the technology, Dr. X. Maybe we can get you to launch something off the Doodlegenics launchpad. It's going to be unveiled, on the 25th. We'll have it locked and loaded and ready. We also have for physical artists that do paintings or canvas amazing art. We're actually going to be selling some of their art also from doodlegenics.com. We got a new merchandise store with all sorts of different products and services. If you want to buy metaverse assets, to improve your 3D environment here with Doodlegenics, or if you want to even hire us to set up your own metaverse, we can totally do so. So, Dr. X, we got a lot of cool new tech. I would love for you to be, one of the first couple artists to actually, put it into use. And I think that you will sell out regardless. But I think that this will help you take some pressure off you actually minting it and just really focus on the art, what you really excel on. So, Doctor, we love you. Go show them some love and support. After you're done, come back to the space. We love to have more people rocking out with us all day long and just having a great vibe. So thank you for coming up and showing love as always, Doctor.
Tony, my pleasure. And as I told you, I'm always open to try new things. And definitely Doodlegenics is one of the communities that I am more bullish. And it's one of the things I want to talk with Steve is actually we would like to, do some stuff with the launch pad. We can even be like your beta testers, let's say, with our drop.
Absolutely.
What happened, Doodle?
God damn it. My finger slipped. I was going to say, Dr. X, we're extremely excited and honored that you would give us the consideration. And both you and NF Creeps, you guys come up with some amazing, amazing work. So it won't be clunky. It won't be dysfunctional. It'll work right off the bat. And I'm extremely excited to roll out this technology for everybody. A lot of the time, you see just people going to the secondary market. 99% of the artists that are here haven't ever did a candy machine drop. And what that strictly means is when you mint from the contract, you don't necessarily know exactly what NFT that you're getting, guys. When you mint from a secondary marketplace, you have the luxury. It's the luxury to go and pick the NFT that you actually want to own. And it's a little bit different. Sometimes it could really stress on the volume. It really brings more and more collectors into the project. Maybe they want to, level up to get some other NFTs or some other traits that you have in the collection. So it entices people to maybe spend a little bit more or own a few more assets. So it's a really great technology. If it's not through Doodlegenics, you guys could always use Manifold. You guys could always use launchmanft.io. But if you want the support and you want the marketing and you want our customer service assistance here, so if there's anything that you're unfamiliar with or things go sideways, we're to blame and not you guys. So it's gonna be awesome. Don't worry about it. We'll get you uploaded and started immediately as soon as the launch is done. So much love to you, and I can't wait, baby. I can't wait for some of this amazing art. We got more and more collaborations that happen in these spaces every single day, ladies and gents. And Dr. Rex and Steve, NF Creeps, Non-Fungible Creeps, they're going to be doing something epic. So can't wait, baby. Let's keep it rocking. Let's keep it popping. We got Chaz Gold, and then we got Darkest, and then we're going to go to Grim, and we're going to go to Good Driver. So, guys, kindly put your hands down.
Doodle, I just want to say real quick, shout out to everybody in the room, and we're just going to close off the Music NFT Radio podcast for today. But if you weren't featured today, guys, we're going to keep doing it on the Doodlegenics show, keep doing it on the Dill show. I want to show off what we do here every single day in the community. So if you're listening on the podcast sites or on YouTube right now, like, comment, subscribe, and come hang out with us on the live show. Make sure to follow Doodlegenics and tap into his Discord, and follow me, Dill, as well, and tap into the Dill Illuminati Discord. So much love, everybody. We'll be back with more Music NFT Radio podcasts. And as always, thank you for listening in. Let's go. Let's go. Doodle, back to you. Let's keep the show going.
Ow! You guys are going to hear yourself on the podcast, baby. NFT Music Radio. And guys, if you haven't been featured, just shoot a message to DM. Just DM Dill, shoot him a message and let him know that you would love to participate. You would love to create some content here with us as well, too. So absolutely love what you're doing, Dill. And keep on creating high quality, rich content, that's going to last years and years to come. So I love what we're doing here as a community, guys. More and more people will get featured, heard, and get their story amplified.